Hey, what's up, everybody? My name's Matt Whiteside, coming back at you. Channel of Hope, baby. I Today is February 28th, 2019. Wanted to record this. It's been coming at me a lot lately, the past 2 days. Um, and I just talk about my journey here, through sobriety and recovery. That's what this is all about. If it's able to lend any strength to anybody else, that's the goal. I'm simply sharing my experience. I do not claim to be an expert on anything. Not an expert. Simply a guy going through life, experiencing life. And I'm trying to experience it to the fullest, finally, without numbing it and running from it, hiding from it. I'm trying to experience it with all the beauty and wonder that it offers, and with all the amazing people that it offers, and all the gifts. So, and it kind of ties in with what I've been thinking about lately. I've been doing a lot. Okay, videos, interviews, a lot of writing, um, looking into acting, a lot of social media interaction, forming groups, and trying to build a community, trying to build a brand, trying to build some recognition through what I'm doing. And I've had a lot of people, a lot of people close to me wondering, like, seeing it and saying, why are you doing so much? Like, I can't keep up with what you're doing anymore. You're doing too much. And worried that it's not good for me, right? And or that I might be trying to do too much, and or I might be doing it for validation of some sort, right? And I've had to reassure them that the whole reason I'm doing this, and I realize this for myself too, is that before helping anybody else, I have to help myself. I can't give from an empty cup. And the things I'm doing now, like yesterday, the thumbnail in this video, I made that thumbnail, and I did it because it brought me joy. It made me laugh. Just the thought of doing it made me laugh really hard, but then doing it made me laugh even harder. And sharing it was something I truly enjoyed doing, because I thought, maybe if this makes me laugh, maybe other people will think it's funny too. Now, of course, there are people who think it's stupid, ridiculous, whatever. But there's always going to be people in my life who think whatever I'm doing is a little bit too far out there, too strange, too weird. They don't like it. But in reality, like, this is for me. This is for me. Whether anybody else is helped by this, and it talks about it in the program as well. Like Bill Wilson and Dr. Bob, they went out and they helped. They worked with other alcoholics, but it was, and even when they failed, it wasn't about their failure. It was about them staying sober. They did it to keep themselves sober. Now, the fact that other people were being helped is obviously a great thing, and it's part of why the program is so wonderful. But that's what it is for me. I'm not gonna stifle my creativity. I'm not gonna stifle the things that make, like, if something makes me laugh really hard, I want to share that with the world. If I create something that's funny and enjoyable, I want to share that with the world. And so if it gets to a point where people think that I'm just beating my chest, or showing off, or whatever, or just being too far out there, that's not my business. It just isn't. And there's always going to be people who show up in your life who have their opinion of you. And I've got people, even at this small level, this very low level, that have their opinion of what I'm doing. And that's okay. I'm okay with it, because it's not for them. And if it's not for you, maybe it's just not for you right now, but maybe it'll never be for you. And I'm okay with that too, because the whole point is it's for me. And if anybody else does get something from it, well, then God bless. That's amazing. And I do hope to be able to simply share my strength and my hope and my experience, so that somebody else can benefit from it. Now, me sharing it is therapeutic for me. It is helpful for me. But I don't crave a validation from it. Like, if nobody were to laugh at what I did, if nobody were to thumbs up or comment or subscribe, which not a lot of people have, it's not like this channel's booming, you know. But I find myself happy doing this, talking to the camera. I find myself enjoying sharing what I'm going through more than anything else I do. And trust me, I'm not getting paid for any of this. I don't make money from this. Now, I would love to. Eventually, I would love to make money from producing content, like other people do. That'd be great. But I realized another thing, that if I'm truly, I started this journey 8 months ago, or close to 8 months ago, and I decided I would start doing the things that lit me up and that I love doing. And those things consist of writing, whatever it is, like not being afraid to put my thoughts down on paper. Writing, I love doing it. I love expressing myself verbally, through written language, through spoken language. Doing this, where I just talk to a camera. I talk it out. I'm talking things out. I'm therapizing myself as in a way. I love communicating with other people. I love getting to make people laugh. I love laughing myself. I love inspiring people. I love motivating people. But it's only because I love being inspired. I love being motivated. I love laughing. I love those things. So for me to do them is like the greatest gift in the world, and it doesn't require me being paid. Payment is all part of the transaction of energy that happens when you do something at a good enough and a high enough level that it's of value to others, that they want to see it continue. So they help you with that, right? But that's the whole thing. Is like, I wrote this morning. I should have had it pulled up, but I wrote something this morning that stuck out to me because I wrote it. It stuck out to me because it was on my mind, and I thought about it. And after talking to so many people and them asking, like, you're really putting yourself out there, you're really doing a lot of stuff. And I even made the comment, like, I'm only, like, it may sound crazy to you, but I'm doing this out of humility, not out of look at me, look at me, look at me. And that may sound crazy to a lot of people out there listening to this, if anybody is. But I wouldn't be able to do any of it if it wasn't for any form of humility, because I know that I'm going to fail. I know that there's going to be level of failure. I don't edit a lot of the videos I do. A lot of stuff I do live, because I believe that life has become so edited and so manufactured and so filtered that you don't know who the real person is anymore. And if I can't come on camera, if I can't be the man I'm supposed to be, honestly, living honestly, like, I feel like even just doing it unedited is an honest program. Like, this is who I am. These are my unfiltered, unedited thoughts. This is honest to God what's going through my head. I make mistakes. I didn't have this pulled up and ready to go. There's a lot of things, right? It's like I'm sick and tired of having to live an edited life and not be the man that I am. It doesn't mean I don't have to get better, right? It just means that I live in a way that doesn't even need to be edited, because it's just honest to God truth. So I wrote this earlier. Doing what you love means, even if no one else was watching, even if you never made a dime, even if it was ridiculed and mocked, you would still want to do it all the time. Do the thing you love because it fulfills you. You're the only one that has to live your life. And that's it. This is my life to live, nobody else's. And so if the things I'm doing don't jive with you or anybody else or other people, I'm sorry. But they fulfill me to a level that I never thought possible. And in reality, I'm not doing anything that's hurting anybody else. The only reason my friends and family were concerned was more for my own health and safety, and that's understandable. But if you're in a way that you think you can't have a good life, you can't do the things you love because of other people, remember that this life is all about you. You're the only one who has to experience life the way you're experiencing it. So you might as well get to live in it, because nobody else is going to live it for you. And I spent a long time allowing other people to live my life for me. And it kept me trapped. And it wasn't until I took responsibility that it wasn't those other people's fault. It was my responsibility to live the life that I wanted to live and take responsibility for the actions that I had done. Nobody forced me to drink. Nobody forced me to do these things that I did in alcoholism and throughout my life. Those were all my choices. Whether they were a part of me trying to fit in somebody else's role, that's all on me. Realizing that, means that I'm capable of fixing it. I have got to learn to be capable of fixing my life, with my higher power guiding me, with a program to help me, with people in the program, people around me. I've got to be willing to take action. That is the only way to live a good life, is by taking action, moving forward, doing the thing, whatever that thing is. For me, it's making people laugh, it's inspiring people, it's motivating people, it's communicating with people, it's doing fun things. And I won't apologize for it. I'm going to keep doing it, And I hope everybody is able to do the same. I would never want to stifle anybody's creativity from doing the things they love to do. If it lights them up and if it doesn't hurt other people, then do you, baby. Do you, baby. Do you. And, that's just kind of what I've been thinking about today and or the past 2 days. It's good to talk about, Been sober for a few days, and life is better than it's ever been. And like I said, it's not because I've got more money than I've ever had, or I've got more things than I've ever had. All the things are in process. Everything passes. Nothing is forever. So all the exterior things are passing by. All the money, all the wealth, all the cars and girls and jobs and stuff. All the stuff is passing. I'm passing. But I'm also living. I'm now experiencing it. And I'm not holding on to those things that are passing. I'm just enjoying them while they're here. Just enjoy it while it's here. Live in the moment. Experience it fully. Be completely conscious and aware as best as you can. And keep doing the thing every day. If you like this video and you feel like you want to watch some more of this stuff, you can subscribe and hit the bell or whatever. Let me know what you think, or don't. I'm going to keep doing it. So, I love you. Goodbye.